What is going on, you guys? AK40 Kevin here in the gamer heaven, and recently I uploaded a video of me doing a breakdown of the Xbox Elite 2. Now it's the Fusion Pro's turn to get broken down. Alrighty guys, we are over here at the Stormtrooper PC desk. And as you see, my monitor setup's a little bit different. I wall mounted this bad boy. It's actually really nice. It can like swivel and rotate and do all kinds of cool shit. Can actually move it over here if I wanted to do that, shit like that. But yeah, so I decided to go with a vertical layout, vice two monitors side by side, just so I have a little bit more desk space. And also, I kind of just like having a small monitor up here to monitor my my OBS and monitor my stream health and all the stats and my GPU stats and all that shit, and then obviously have my game on the main monitor here. So that's kind of why I did that. This is a little $80 on monitor, 22-inch that I got at Wally World over at Walmart. It wasn't on sale or anything, so I'm pretty sure you could pick that up cheap as shit if it was on sale. Alright, also, gonna be unboxing this bad boy pretty soon. This is my Christmas gift to myself. Elgato Stream Deck XL. That's the one with 32 keys, boys. God, I can't wait to use this thing. Alright, so, start this out nice and easy. Hopefully you guys can put you down here a little bit more so you can see what Daddy's doing. Alright. Pop faceplate off. Pop thumbsticks off. What kind of tool am I going to need? Looks like a Felipe head. Grab one of those. Turn the ceiling fan on. Hopefully it's not going to cause any shitty audio for you guys. So the screwdriver that you would use to disassemble a PS4 controller is actually the correct size for this PowerA. And it looks like you got quite a few screws to undo, so be ready for that. I feel like you could go up a size for this Phillips head, but, you know, this will work. Which I think I didn't even go up a size. By the way, I'll have a link to this little toolkit in the description below. This thing's awesome. They're magnetized, and they just make disassembling controllers an absolute breeze. Which, as you guys know, I build custom controllers. I'll have a couple pictures up on the screen right here. These are the builds that I've done over the last 2 or 3 days for customers. And they've been absolutely blown away. I kind of went above and beyond their expectations. Right, so I've gotten those screws out. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. It's quite a few. Just keep in mind there's only 5 for a regular Xbox controller and 4 for a PlayStation 4 controller. Alright, so you got the back shell here, which has the... I believe these are the Rumble Force motors in here, but we're going to fully disassemble that too so we can see what's going on there. You have a pass-through for your power pack, they call it. It's their paddle system. And then you have the trigger locks right here. Pretty simple design, nothing too special. You have a one-piece like 3D printed plastic button in there for the release. Alright, nothing too special there. There's a lot of weight to this piece, and the front panel with the chip is actually very, very light. So these plugs here, labeled T19, T21, T6, T18, and T7, these pins press up with the... Actually, the surface of them will be poking out of those holes, and then that's what actuates your paddles. Alright. This is actually your Rumble Force motors here. Not sure what these are back here, if they're just weights or what. I really want to figure out what those are. Alright, you have your home button there, your micro USB charging plug. Looks like you do have vibration motors in each one of the triggers. Alright, let's get the board out of here. So, to remove the board, it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 6 Phillips head screws, and they are all at the bottom of the board. Alright, so this is the board here. You have your Rumble Force motors plugged in with these quick releases, so if you want to get rid of the Rumble Force motors to save weight, which does help a lot. I mean, generally when I'm building custom controllers for a customer, I ask them if they want me to leave the rumbles in or remove them, and I explain if you remove the main ones, you'll still have haptic vibration in the triggers, which is actually gives you more sensation and feedback than the ones in your palms, and it basically cuts the controller weight by like a third. So I always advise to remove rumble force motors, so if you want to do that, you can just unplug them. As with the Xbox and PlayStation, you actually just have to yank the wires off of the soldering and chuck them out. So you got your thumbsticks in here, really nothing crazy. The modules look pretty standard. These are the buttons that actuate your bumpers when they're pressed down. Alright, you got your rubber pads that'll make contact with the silicone chip. These little trays here hold the rumble force motors in place. You have all your buttons in here. I don't want to turn it upside down because all the all the buttons will pop out, but if you do want to replace your D-pad or custom paint it or something, that is how you do that. You can pop out all of your face buttons here, and that's that. So we'll just set this down for now. I want to figure out what these metal blocks are in here. They look like they might just be weights or something. I don't know why they would want their controller to be heavier than it needs to be. Huh. Wow, that's literally what it is. This is just a weight. I shit you not, this is just, ooh, almost dropped it. This is a lead weight. It's very heavy, obviously. I don't know what purpose this serves other than to give the controller... I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it seem like it's, real good build quality, real durable because it's heavy. I can tell you the Elite didn't have any weights in it like this. The plastics were just denser, better quality plastics. So yeah, that's kind of a neat little trick, a little sneaky sneak that they do to make their controller seem a little bit more durable over there at PowerA. Wow. Not a fan of that. I think that's actually kind of sneaky and misleading because people will think, oh, great build quality, when really they just got fucking weights in there. Alright, we'll just put that back, PowerA, and pretend we never saw that. What just happened there with all the buttons falling out is not an issue on a Xbox or PS5 controller because they have little rubber gaskets, kind of like these, that block off the buttons so you can turn the shell upside down without it falling all over the place. So, that's pretty fucking stupid design. Stupid. But yeah, if anybody's interested, if they have a PowerA Pro and they want me to customize it, let me know, and I will be more than happy to. Just send it my way, or if you're local, I can meet you in person. I do hydro dipping, I do 3D printing custom shells, I do all kinds of cutting, drilling, fabricating. Basically, you're going to have a one-off custom. Well, it's put back together, and I'm going to mail this bad boy out. I really don't like the internal design, especially from a customizer standpoint. It just seems overly complicated for no reason. I don't like the fact that there's weights in there. That's kind of shady. I did like that the vibration rumble force motors actually clip out with like a little plastic clip. That's actually pretty innovative, but other than that, just built like garbage.